Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sharzad, and thank you for choosing to watch this video. It's about the best and the worst purchases I made in 2022. So literally 99% of my collection is from 2022 because I just started my fashion journey. So before further ado, let's just start from the bags. This is maybe my most favorite bag, and I know so many of the influencers and bloggers don't agree on this. It is expensive. I think I spent like 11K on it. But to be honest, it's super classy, like super classy as a shoulder bag. You can have it as crossbody if you want to be a bit more casual. And you can just hold it if you want to, just kind of hide these inside and just hold it like this. But I found the crossbody to be extremely classy, elegant, and gorgeous. This is a small size. I believe the small size is the best one because it's not too big, it's not too small, it's not a mini. And at the end of the day, it's a double flap classic Chanel bag. So this is not going to go out of the market. This is not going to go out of the style. And you can easily style this with anything. If you're one of those that are scared from, I don't know, having scratches on, that kind of things, this is caviar leather. And it's very hard to cause scratches on this leather. But the lambskin one, which is like the medium size, that's very sensitive, and if you're going to be sensitive about that, I would say just go with caviar so you don't have to worry about those details. Having scratches on this, I don't know, I haven't caused any, and I've been using this for like 10 months, a lot, but it's in pretty good shape and I do take care of it a lot. I just kind of had to post a video about how to take care of double flap classic Chanel, and I hope you watched it. It was about how to take care of it, clean it, store it, and that kind of thing. This is not how I store this, but this is just to show you guys how it is. I do agree it's kind of difficult and pain in the ass to open and go to the main compartment because you have to open two parts, but I personally, I'm not a big in and out to my bag often, and it just have like one compartment, so you have to kind of look half an hour for your key, half an hour for your card holders, half an hour for your phone, and that kind of things. But if you add, like I said in my previous video, one of those organizers, those have a couple of compartments, so you can use that. So to move on, this is my mini and my only mini Lady Dior. So I'm sure you have seen these by several influencers. It looks gorgeous, and then with this kind of, you know, navy twilly, it looks gorgeous and awesome. It does fit just enough to, you know, life goes on. Like you can put your phone in it, like if it's 13 Pro Max, that goes in it, card holder, that kind of things. The only problem I found with this, which is going to sound weird, is it doesn't go with so many things. And the strap is not leather, which makes it a bit fancy. So it's not so official, if it makes any sense. So to be honest, I haven't worn this yet. I love it, I look at it, I enjoy it, but unfortunately that's about it. I'm hoping to use it more in 2023. So the one after this one is this metallic gold one, which it's hard to find it. They have the gray one on the website, but if you ask your SA, they should be able to find a gold one somewhere. But it does exist. It was the same for me when I wanted to buy it online. It was impossible. I asked my SA and she said, well, just give me a couple of days and we'll figure it out. And here it is. So in the first look, it's gold, it's metallic. You're like, I don't know, but honestly swear to God, this goes with so many things. It goes with all possible colors that you can match with. And it does, like, this is a small size, and you can see the size difference between this and the mini one. You can also fit a bottle of water in this small size. In my opinion, the small size is the best size because of so many reasons I'm going to go through. This is a medium size, which is the one that was originally made for Lady Diana in the 90s. I found it a bit heavy. It's a bit too big. Yeah, it's a bit big and heavy, and I'm also like 5'2". When I put the leather strap on, it's quite thin, like maybe like half an inch or something. And in the most shortest length of it, it's still, I don't know, even in a crossbody thing, it's not short enough. It's still, I feel like it's kind of dragging with me. I don't know. I got it. It was a first purchase because it was after Lady Diana. I didn't know much about it. I didn't even at the time know that they do come in different sizes. I was so blind to fashion, and I don't regret it. I feel like if I go to a conference or somewhere that I'm gonna kind of pack in several things, like an iPad, that kind of thing, this is good, but definitely not an everyday thing, especially that it's lambskin, which is more sensitive. So these two are the small size. The small size is perfect, and I have to show you the strap too. The strap is quite thick, and it's classy, it's elegant, but in a way there are kind of a place that you can add 3 charms to it, and you can kind of dress it up or down. It can be crossbody or shoulder, and I think it's just perfect. It's not too heavy, and I haven't found this one too delicate. So the next one is this baby blue one, and the charms are different. Yes, this is a love-hate relationship we have with Lady Dior. This constantly go like this, and yeah, that's the annoying part. But again, like, not everything is so perfect. I'll go through my love and hate relationship with Chanel and Dior in my next videos. So again, this goes with so many colors because it's such a blonde, like baby blue, and this mezza or twilly, whatever you want to call it, has made it a bit more live. I didn't find anything to go with that one, so I think that one is flashy enough. You don't want to add more colors and kind of textures and design to it. I did for this one, and I have used this several times. I'm happy with it, no question. If I'm gonna find another good color in Lady Dior, it's gonna definitely be the small size, no question. So for Chanel, I'm gonna start with my coco handle one. I do love this piece. Again, I bought these in 2022, so I bought them for the most expensive possible price I could, but it's okay. You have to start somewhere, and I spend the money on it. I love it. It's caviar, so it's kind of resistant to scratches and that kind of thing. The only, I don't want to say problem, but the only thing with this is it doesn't come with this strap. It comes with, I'm not saying it's not coming with a strap. What I mean is, all Chanel bags come with this kind of chains, except for the boy. But with this, it kind of gives a evening thing to it, or you kind of can use this like this. It's not, I don't think you can dress this down. Oh, by the way, this is from Dior. I didn't find anything that would go with this in Chanel up to today, so I just put Dior over it to just cover it up, because the handle is a bit stiff and kind of hurts your wrist, so I just decided to put it really on the top and make it a bit more comfortable. It's kind of like being like this, like lady. I just wore this last night. Lots of compliments, lovely color, but it's not for, well, in my opinion, like no offense against anyone's personal opinion, this is just my opinion, and tell me if you think otherwise. I don't think this is more for I don't know, like a pair of jeans and like a tank top. I don't think this is for that. It's a bit on the classy side, and on the good side is it does have two divided compartments. And then if you do get that organizer from that brand, Zamuni, it does give two of those. So you have the option of put your things in different parts of this bag. So that's one reason I like this one. The boy bag. So with the boy bag, I don't like this purchase. I wish I would have not done it, but I live in Halifax. There is no Chanel boutiques here. I have purchased all of these through my essay in Vancouver, which is like 9 hours flight. So I kind of have to accept the consequences if I get something I don't like. Chanel doesn't do doesn't do returns. And even for exchanges, it's not that easy. Your essay will not be impressed if you say, oh, I don't like this one. So at least in my experience with my essay, I was not comfortable to ask that, I got two bags. This was 9K, 8K. This was 9K, and they're so close color-wise. And when I saw the boy bag, and I realized by watching so many videos that this is kind of a trend one, and I wore this twice. I didn't like it, and I'm going to tell you what. So first of all, the hardware, it's a bit big. So causing the scratches on this is going to be quite easy in and out. It's not easy to open it, but it's a big hardware compared to these that is just like a kind of a double C. So the main problem is it's quite big. This is a medium size, and the small size is too small. So it's kind of a big jump in sizing. Again, one compartment, I put it on organizer to make it better, and it's a bit heavy. And beside that, over here at the sides, let's close this so I can make sense when I'm talking about this. So look at the chain. It's a bit bulky, it's heavy, it's a bit too much. When you do it crossbody, because it's a bit wide, like compare this to this, because it's a bit wide, it kind of gives you, I don't know, I feel like I look fat when I put this on because it's a bit too wide on my hip. And as a shoulder bag, I kind of double this up, but it's quite heavy. It's not an all-day bag. The worst part is my lipstick fell off from here. I didn't like it. So these holes, you can't get rid of them. You have to be careful. Either put them in a very secure spot, or you can see through, and things do fall out of these spots. So I do regret buying this, but it is what it is, and that's for now. This is one from Christian Louboutin, a very simple, this is a nude color they have, which is like a new one, which is gorgeous. This goes, this also has this shoe sole there. I'm gonna go through my shoe collection too, and it's gorgeous with the matching pair of shoes. But because it's Christian Louboutin, obviously it's not Chanel or Dior. So when I want to choose, I honestly go with Chanel or Dior, unless I'm wearing the matching shoes, or I don't know. I don't really wear it that often, so I don't know what to tell you. maybe when you have higher end brands and you don't go out often, you want to use them because you spent more money on them. I don't know. I think that's what it is. This is an LV bag, which I love it. It's very small. And it does have a zipper, so it has a couple of compartments, even kind of like card holders, flat back here. In and out is quite easy, and it's very, very resistant against scratches, that kind of thing. It's very, very light, and the chain is very light too. You can take off the chain as well, it's removable. I love this, and one reason I love this is because I don't carry so much stuff. So I'm not one of those women who carries like 3 pounds of weight with them, like you can find, I don't know, Advil, Tylenol, amoxicillin, mirrors, compacts. That's not me. So for me, this is like the best. And I got this from Dior for Christmas. It's very, very practical again, because my phone fits in it. My card holder does fit in it. My passport, I can squeeze this in. Again, this comes with a chain too, similar to this one. However, it's gold. And I haven't used it yet, but I think it's going to become handy. It's patent leather. So the downside with patent leather, this one and this one, and maybe that's why I don't use this one too often, is because you find fingerprints. Well, not on this much apparently, but I do get the fingerprints on this quite often, and it does bother me. Maybe it doesn't bother so many people, but it does bother me. This is the best part. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I went to Chanel, the store in Toronto, and I saw this. I loved it because it was a matching for this boy bag. I didn't even think, so I bought this. I never used it. And then I went to Dior. They're like, they share a wall. That's how close they are in Toronto. And I got this, which you can put several cards in it. It's in patent leather. It's red. It's a color I always wanted to, but not so much that I can get the bag from it. But it's a bit thick. So if you really want to get a card holder, and this one just has like 5 slots, I would go with this one. Okay, I'm going to talk for Canadian. I'm not going to talk for other countries because I don't know how they operate. But we don't really use the actual cards often because everything is connected to our phone, and you want to go to buy something or purchase or whatever, you have your Visa kind of sync to your phone. You use your phone. You just use your phone for so many things, almost everything, unless it's like driving license, debit card, which I don't know how many of us carry those around. Like if I'm just gonna park and then go to this mall and come back, why would I need my driving license? Why would I need my debit card if I'm a Visa person, like if I'm a credit card person? So these SLGs are expensive. They don't become handy unless I go to, I don't know, States or somewhere that I need to have my driving license with me. I don't know, but I kind of regret buying 2 of those. If I have to choose one, I would go with this because it's much slimmer, and I don't like to have a heavy bag with me because I already have neck and back problems. This is the one I got from Chanel. It's just one compartment. This one, to be very, very honest, is when I go around for a tourist, for example, like when I was in England, I needed to have my cash somewhere and my coins. So this was the best. Or the hotel was kind of like, it looked like an Asian, it was like kind of reminding in the 90s. So it had like a chunky big kind of what it was, like a key. And I knew if I'm gonna put it in my bags, it's gonna cause scratches to take it in and out. So I put it over here. I do not regret buying this. It becomes handy when you travel around, or if you carry coins and cashes and you don't want to look for, I don't know, those in this bag for like half an hour. So but I think I'm done with SLGs. I don't think I'm gonna spend any more money on these. So that's for bag collection, and I'm gonna go through my shoe collection next. Thank you for watching this, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, and I will post more videos, and it's going to be ready to wear and jewelry and accessories and shoes. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye for now.